If anyone's not around, I'm gonna go in here and shut the door. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff around.
It's not in there. It's not in there. Come on. In there? Not in there. No. Where is it? Ah, it's not over here. Is it? Where 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 is it? It's gotta be. Hi.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Just I'm looking for something.
Mind if I ask, what are you looking for?
It's nothing important. I don't think it's in here, so.
Well, I can help you look for it if you really want to find it. Just depends what you're looking for.
I'm just gonna go back to charging.
Okay.
It's nothing important.
Wait a minute, hold on. Rose?
What's up?
You're acting weird. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay. It's gonna sound weird, but are you actual Rose Crossroads by any chance?
Chopping it now. Hey, buddy.
The fuck happened to you?
Dingle.
I guess we shouldn't have trusted him at all.
Yeah, that was on me, so. And the thing I was looking for, I think it was in here. Yeah, there it is. Found it.
What are you looking for exactly again? Because you never really explained. Rose's research.
Just read through that and it'll make sense to you as to what happened.
Just doesn't make me bet she's affects me so much. Like, who poked her like that? Did Mark ask for a replacement of me? Do they miss me that much? Research 2. Rose Rob keeps staring at me every day, giving me a look like she knows my fate. So, does she know? There's no way she knows. I'm trying to act weird around Mark when Rose Rob is certain, but I can't avoid it sometimes. A bunch of she was not to be trusted. It's your research day on. This is my final page. Jingle seems to have stuffed me in the suit. Can't hardly recognize it. I guess I'll find out eventually.
Why do you think on the first day, whenever you got me this animatronic, it was acting weird?
So that's why.
Hi, that was me!
So you've been in World Trap the whole time.
Yeah, I have.
Why didn't you just say anything when I first got animatronic?
I didn't want you to flip out.
Well, I am already flipping out because you've been dead for 2 weeks or months. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I've been gone for a long time. Nobody knew. Because it was in newspaper clippings, but then... Because I seen you reading a couple newspapers, and there was one in there about me, but I wasn't sure if you read it, and considering of what you're saying, you did, and it's just...
It's just... Everyone at the Lavenders is closed now. It's still open. I bought the building, but it's just still there because that's basically the only thing I had left of you.
Wait, you've been running the new location this entire time?
Who do you think has been running it? nice because, I mean, it was basically the only thing I had left.
Why do you think Jingle isn't there? Who do you think Miss Default is?
I'm gonna kill that asshole. I swear to God.
Yeah, they're programmed to be like Jingle. How have you not noticed this?
I've noticed, but I thought it was just them reusing code because usually that's what people do.
No. Why do you think they took Miss Default to upgrade them? It wasn't them upgrading them exactly.
Swear that I'm gonna kill Jingle.
Turns out, though, as I told you, Jingle wasn't Jingle. You remember what I told you a long time ago?
I know your sister was in that suit.
Told you she was a psychopath. I wasn't joking.
Clearly. Because
here's the thing. My sister, she took over Jingle because they were two separate people. Jingle's Jingle, then there's my sister, then there's my sister Stephanie. Yeah, it's her name. Yeah, she got that. I got my name, which I like my name better. Anyway, she took over. Stephanie killed me, and then Jingle came back, and when Jingle realized Jingle was tears, and I sat there, and she was just like, "You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay." No, because Jingle got so upset that then Stephanie took back over, stuffed me in the Rose Rabbit suit, and just left me.
It's just, you've been gone for years and you just never said anything about this. You just never said, like, Rose was in you.
And it took you a long time to finally figure out that it was me.
Yeah, because your father programmed you.
How did you finally figure it out? Was it me just coming into here all the time?
Yes, that, and I've noticed that since Rose was gone, Rose Rabbit was basically where you died. So I already had my suspicions, but I didn't know your body was in that suit.
Why do you think that whenever you decide that you want to upgrade me, why do you think I refuse?
I think I just need time to think about this.
Mark, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to find out that way.
It's fine. I'm just a bit mad that last night is just, for years you have not told me that you're.
I was scared to say something first coming out of the box. I was freaking out in my head because I wasn't sure if I wanted to say something or not.
It's just, you already know this. I missed you.
I know.
That's why I've bought the location, your old location, just to have something that's basically from you.
No. And I didn't want you finding out that it was actually me whenever I was coming out of the box. I was scared to tell you. Because I didn't want you flipping out, because I knew if you were to find out, you would flip out anyway. And you just finding out that way was not a way that I wanted you to find out.
Makes sense. It's been, I don't even know, probably a few years since you've died. Basically everyone has forgotten except me. People just, once they found the scene where you were killed, they just knew that you were dead, just couldn't find the body. But
yeah, well, no, they weren't too sure who did it because my body was already stuffed in here by then and was just left here.
Yeah, but
all that there was just blood and shit at the old location. That was it.
I know, but
they weren't sure on how I died. They just put in the fucking newspaper clipping that I died and that they had that there was no cause. That they didn't know the fucking cause.
They didn't. I know that, but they didn't even know where your body was. That's why they didn't check the animatronic, because they just didn't. They just assumed that I wasn't in there.
And then they didn't. I guess Jingle or Stephanie, whichever one was in control, didn't want people finding out, and so they kind of just didn't want to be in the Jingle anymore. So they took Misty to upgrade them in order to be like Jingle. So in my head, I was flipping out. Whenever I first seen the Misty Falls sign, I was just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
I guess they got what they wanted.
Because I didn't know that people knew that I was dead.
Everyone knew. They said on the news article that the owner of Lavender's and co-owner of Cloudy's found dead with no body found.
I didn't know people knew.
The news.
Especially you. I mean, I knew you went to my old location and everything, but I didn't know if you knew that I was dead or not.
I knew you were dead, but when I was there,
I was killed by my psychotic sister and then stuffed in this stupid thing.
I know, but look, when I went there and I didn't see your body, I did have a suspicion of your suit because there was blood coming from it. But I assumed that it was just when your sister killed you, so I didn't think of anything in it. So I knew, but it's just the sad part is you did not tell me that you were there.
If you knew, you could have at least told me sooner that you knew.
I didn't want to assume at that point because I didn't want to basically just say an animatronic was you. I didn't want to just think that you were Rose, and I just didn't want to do a fucking stupid thing again.
Why do you think I didn't say anything first coming out of the box? I was scared.
Because the other animatronics did the exact same thing, so what, you just want me to assume, oh, this one's scared, so I'm gonna guess it's another person. When all the other animatronics did it.
I was scared of telling you. Why do you think whenever you were talking to me about everything and I was going to go charge, why do you think I left so quick?
I just assumed that you were low on battery. I just don't assume that, oh, maybe this person is this person. I don't assume that.
I didn't want to tell you first coming out of the box. Because I didn't want you flipping out first getting me. Because I was scared that you were just gonna throw this out like you didn't fucking believe me.
Honestly, at that point, I would have just assumed that it was a joke. But honestly, if you would have told me, then I would have slowly basically think about it and put the clues together. But you tell me years later about it.
Yeah, because you noticed because I go into my office all the time.
I know, but even when
that was kind of my only way of me telling you or signaling you, because I didn't want to tell you face to face when you were with other animatronics.
I know, but they would have probably say the same, because I'm gonna guess because they're acting more human than they used to back in the old days. I'm gonna assume that they're also possessed from.
I know, because all the other animatronics have some sort of sentience.
No, I'm saying that their sentience has gone basically to more human levels, so I'm gonna guess there's also something to them. That's what happened to the 27 people. They're in the animatronics, I'm gonna guess.
It's just, I don't know how they knew that, because if it says found dead, then I wasn't found dead. They found out that I was dead. A lot of people didn't want to believe it and thought, oh, there was only a little bit of blood, so it could have just been an injury. No, I was fucking killed! I literally had my heart stabbed!
I know, they found the knife. They didn't find a fingerprint of who did it, because it was your sister and Jingle.
Because it was Jingle! She was...
Rose, listen to me. I know that Jingle, you've been saying this, but we've talked to this years ago. You should have never trusted them.
I know, and I was stupid too, because I thought with that book, it was a book from a long time ago, and I thought and it just happened a long time ago.
From what I learned, animatronics will forever, until they're burnt or something, they will always have a soul.
That makes so much sense as to why Jingle was on about me.
The only way to kill a soul is to burn the animatronic.
No wonder they kept lighting themselves on fire, was so on about me killing them. Fuck.
I can... Did your father ever make anything that can probably bring you back to human, or at least just look human?
No, I'm stuck in this.
I know, but did your father ever make something that can just trick the minds of people to think that you look human and everything?
No. He wasn't that much of a genius. He was a genius, but he wasn't that much of a genius. If anything, he was sort of a dum-dum too. Because he was always playing with the animatronics, getting himself hurt. And I had to sit there and watch as a kid. I literally, with one of the animatronics, I literally sat there watching my dad be killed right in fucking front of me.
No, you told me this.
He decided to tinker with one of them trying to fix it, and then he went haywire and fucking killed him right in front of me.
I know, and your mother is just wherever else.
I don't fucking know where my mother is.
How old were you? How old was your mother?
I think she might be alive somewhere, for all we know. I don't know.
It'll probably take me a few days, but I can probably try to find them. And I can also try to find someone who can at least make you look human.
You can't tell her. She won't believe you.
I know, that's why we're gonna show them. I'm gonna try to find someone who can make, I guess, a disc or at least something that can make you look more human. Or at least just human, but you're still gonna be in an animatronic suit. They're just gonna trick the mind of someone. I can try to find someone or anyone. Probably gonna take me a few days.
I think my clothes from whenever I left over here, I think they're still in the wardrobe in my office.
Yeah. You would probably have to do it when I'm not in, the room, because your clothes were off when Jingle killed you, so you're probably gonna have to actually fix that. So.
No, the clothes I was wearing, they're all fucking tattered and torn, because before she